Hey everyone, Cyrix here. Welcome back to Willy Beamish. I have decided or determined or something or other that this playthrough is cursed. It probably took a good 10 attempts to get a first video that I was okay with. And the second video I started right off on, and about 45 seconds in, my video capture software died off. And I noticed about 15 minutes in. So, yeah, this is going well. But my bitching aside, we are in detention and we need to find a way out. And in the other video, we took the easy way out and waited and eventually got out. The game doesn't really tell you this directly, but there's no real reason to sneak out of detention, or not that they present to you. But they did mention that we have a bad report card and it's going out in today's mail. And so that's why we need to leave. We need to intercept that. And if we don't get out, then the game will play out a little differently, but it's not going to matter too much. We might get in trouble a little bit, and I think I might have said this exact same thing like in the last video. I can't really remember what I said in the last video and in the 8 minutes of recording the second video, so if I'm repeating myself, I do apologize. And so I also made a save, which hopefully doesn't mess things up. Oh, we haven't even taken anything out of our desk. In this save. I remember making another save in the first video, but I overrode it. We did get rid of the hair though, so let's just take these items. And we have to wait for her.
Now! Start writing! And I don't want to hear a peep out of anyone!
Can't sneak off while she's got her back turned, but she will start to go to sleep, and I have to leave pretty quickly because she wakes up very fast because there's a timing problem, and I need to kind of research why that's happening. But once we get outside, I don't think we have much of a problem, especially since I've noticed that the timer it's 2:01 and just changed to 2:02. If I sit here and talk for like already it's 2:03. But if I exit and go back in, it resets. So something's very glitchy about this. Anyways, from here we have a guy who's kind of keeping an eye on things, but we might be able to get away. Go to detention. What's over here?
This door leads to the Youth Counseling Center. At present, the office is closed because the school counselor, Mr. Luttrell, is currently recovering in Frumpton Medical Center after undergoing electroconvulsive therapy for severe depression.
Okay. Well, we could leave and go to the restroom. Let's just leave.
Hey, Beamish, what are you doing out here in the hall?
And we, of course, get caught right away. So, depending on what we say, things will play out a little differently, but they all get... We end up doing the same things. In my broken video, I think I said number 3. I'm gonna say number 2 this time around. Number 1, I'm pretty sure he will let you go to the bathroom. I think all of these paths end up going to the bathroom.
Mr. Frick gave me the permission to be here.
Let me see your hall pass.
So we need a hall pass. We don't have a hall pass because we snuck out of detention. But we have some crayons and we have something that kind of looks like we would write on. So let us save. actually doesn't really matter because this is my save from earlier. Oops. Can we just leave? Can we ignore him? I don't know if I've actually tried that. Nah, everything's locked out at that point. Let's try writing on this and make a fake hall pass.
Red Hall Pass. A reasonable facsimile of a Carbuncle Elementary School Hall Pass.
It's a red hall pass because we use the red crayon.
You little crumb! This hall pass is phonier than a $3 bill. I'm sure Mr. Frick will be interested in discussing the penalty for forgery in Carbuncle School with you.
Oops.
So you thought you could get away with lying to Coach Belts, eh, William? You disrupted assembly this morning and you humiliated me in front of my students? What do you have to say for yourself?
So, number 3 I did in my fail video, which led to an immediate fail. Let's see, number 1 is the most friendly of them all. Maybe we can get away with it, maybe we can talk our way out of this.
Sorry, Mr. Frick. You ever have one of those days, sir?
All right, Beamish, get back to detention now. And Beamish, try to stay out of trouble this summer.
Okay, so there is a way to talk our way out of that. And she's still sleeping, so let's get right out. She can wake up as you're sneaking out, and then I think she gets pissed. And leaving just resets the sequence again. I don't even think he recognizes that we already tried to leave once.
What do you want now, Beamy?
Oh, he does.
I'm tired of seeing you out in the hall.
We can say the same thing, and then I think at that point he resets.
Mr. Frick gave me the permission to be here.
Let me see your hall pass.
Yeah.
I don't need it, Coach. Mr. Frick said it was okay for me to be in the hall.
Oh, he did he? Well, we'll just have to see about that, boy. Why don't you and I take a little trip to Mr. Frick's office right now?
That is kind of weird. I was not expecting that to happen.
You have an attitude problem.
Okay, so we already saw the whole military school thing. We don't need to see that again. It's the exact same sequence. Huh, that's interesting. I wonder what else in his dialogue changes when you visit him a second time in that case.
Let me see.
So I'm gonna give him the fake one. Interesting. Because we did the exact same thing the second time around, and then Willy just said, "Oh, I'm allowed to be here." Maybe it acknowledged the fact that we already faked him with a hall pass once, so we probably couldn't do it again.
Sorry, Miss.
All right.
Let's see what happens. I honestly don't know. I like the music in this first scene. Okay, so let's save here. Let's leave again and not talk about our permission.
What do you want now, B?
Let's just say we're leaving.
School's out and I'm history, Coach. Have a nice day.
Why, you little gold-brickin' pile of possum puke, I ought to kick your butt for that. This ain't no country club, boy. Now get with the program, Beamish, and give me some push-ups.
This I'm pretty sure you can't avoid.
18, 19, 20. Can I go now, Coach?
Let me see your hall pass.
School's out, Coach. I don't need one. Besides, Mr. Frick knows I'm out here.
Oh, really?
Maybe we pretty much made the school unescapable by doing that thing. We're gonna obviously die here. Let's restore. Let me try the one other option. I don't think it's gonna help us. In fact, it might make things worse. Because I think we'll get further into the sequence and then not be able to leave.
I was just on my way to the bathroom, Coach.
Let me see your...
I don't have time to look for a coach. I really gotta go bad.
I don't care if your back teeth are floating, Beamish. Rules is rules, and you gotta have a hall pass. You can tell your sob story to Mr. Frick.
Huh, okay, that's interesting. So once we give him the fake hall pass, there is no escaping detention. Even if we talk our way out of the principal's office, we are just gonna have to sit there and wait in detention. So let's load this one instead, so we can actually progress through this.
Let me see.
Because even if we write on this with red, we could always go back. So I'm surprised it didn't let us give him a different hall pass. Well, let's give him the good one.
Can I go now, Coach?
Why, you little gold-brickin' pile of...
Yeah, we already saw this.
18, 9... Can I go now, Coach?
Okay, but first go to the bathroom and wash your hands. They're filthy.
I don't think there's any way around. I thought there was in the floppy version a way to get around going to the bathroom. Maybe it's just leaving detention.
Ew! Ah, this place smells gross!
Yo, look what the cat drug in.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. Hey, Spider, what are you doing here? Just my luck. If I'm not careful, this guy's gonna really bust my chops.
Hey, what you got in the backpack? Something the Spider-Man wants?
This is the bully spider. I don't know. Both of these are kind of negative towards him, and that can't be good.
Hey, dude, smoking ain't allowed in school.
Ask me if I care.
Don't you know smoking is harmful to your health?
So is this, dirtbag.
Well, he beat the crap out of us. That was not the thing to say, apparently.
Oh my goodness, what happened to you?
It's my mouth, nurse. Well, I was in the bathroom, minding my own business, when these two big guys with baseball bats, maybe it was three, came out of nowhere and...
What a little trooper you are. Now just sit still and let me take a look at you. Now hold still while I make sure it's nothing serious.
Oh man, does that hurt! It feels like my jaw might be broken.
You're going to be just fine. For a moment there, I thought we'd have to send you home early. It's just a little swollen, that's all. You can go back to your class now, Willy.
Back to the class again. Let's leave right away. I'm pretty sure we've done enough that the guy's just not even gonna be there anymore. He still is? Huh, okay. Can we just leave, please?
What do you want now, Beamish? I'm tired of seeing you out in the hall.
I'm tired of being here.
School's out and I'm history, Coach. Have a nice day.
All right, Beamish. Pump out one last set of push-ups for me.
18.
Are we finally able to go, or are you gonna make us go to the restroom again?
Let me see your hall pass. Get out of here, Beamish.
Thank you.
Try to stay out of trouble this summer. Now, get.
So in the bathroom, there was a dialogue option where he would ask you to give him something.
All right, school's history. Summer's here.
And he won't
Time
beat
to
you up.
get rid of this school junk and get home to play some Nintari.
Alright, and we have made it home, and the mail has still not been retrieved, so we can sneak up and grab that. That is most likely our report card.
All I gotta do is hang onto my report card for a while, and I'll be on Easy Street.
I assume you're going to show that report card to your parents, Willie.
Of course I will, Grandpa. By the way, where you been hiding? I haven't seen you in a while.
You haven't needed me for a while. You've got to watch yourself, boy. Something foul is afoot in the city of Frumpton.
Yes, our grandfather is dead, he is a ghost, and it is perfectly normal that he shows up as a ghost to talk to us. I don't know. Anyways, we got our report card.
Letter from school. This envelope is addressed to the parents of William J. Beamish and contains the report card.
That sounded sinister. By the way, the drop button here just puts it on the screen so you can use it. You don't actually lose it, so like we dropped it, we'll go inside, we still have it. I don't really know what the drop button is for.
Hey, Duffy. How you doing, boy?
Hiya, boss.
So, we have to be a good kid pretty much the entire time to avoid getting in trouble. If we ignore him, it doesn't bite us right away. Well, the dog does never bite us. It doesn't become a problem until later, I'm pretty sure. But, why would we not want to take our dog for a walk? Let's, take him.
Maybe I should take him for a walk.
From this point on, you just have to be a good kid, apparently.
Kibbles and grits. Kibbles and grits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and grits.
Okay, so now that we're here, and now we're out of school, we're home. Hooray. So one other thing to mention about this game is that this does have dead-end conditions, and they're pretty brutal. Firstly, the game has a, that internal timer. You can put yourself in a point where you no longer have enough time to complete certain objectives, or you miss certain things. And there's one really nasty thing in particular. There's an item, there's something you need to do twice, I think on different days, and if you're not in the right place at the right time, and you miss either of those, then you can't complete the game, but you're going to be able to play a long time before you find that out. There's actually, really, I think the only other LP of this game that I've found so far was, a LP that I definitely recommend by the name of Togoff. He did a playthrough of this, and unfortunately he missed one of those, so about 3/4 through the game he had to stop, and unfortunately he never picked it up. I'm gonna try and remember where these two places are where you need to do this thing, and I'll mention them, but I don't think they're... Oh, maybe one might be today. It's definitely not right now, though. So, anyways, answering machine over here, we can listen to the messages.
Tiffany, this is Melanie. Like, you won't believe what happened today? Like, I heard Trish say that you know who did you know what with you know who? Oh, God, like, so call me as soon as you get home, okay?
Are there more?
This is Mr. Frick from Carbuncle Elementary School. We've been having some discipline problems with your son Willy again, Mr. or Mrs. Beamish. Please give me a call today at 555-0772 before 6 o'clock p.m. to discuss this matter. Thank you.
All of this is just random stuff.
This is Miss Crabbleton. Listen, I ate something which really didn't agree with me this afternoon, and it has really given me the green apple two-step, if you know what I mean. So I won't be able to give Willy and Brianna their music lessons today. I guess I should have known better than to have thirds on the fried chicken livers in the buffet line. Oh well, live and learn.
Still blinking, yeah.
Hello, my name is Bernie Leibowitz with the Employment Bureau. I'm calling for Mr. Gordon Beamish. Please call me tomorrow at 555-5375 during business hours.
Tiffany, this is Cliff. I was just calling to see if you wanted to go see the Gums and Noses concert with me Friday night. Call me when you get a chance.
There are no messages. Thank you.
That is a weird sound. Okay, well, let's wander around. I'm gonna avoid here for right now. Let's just go upstairs. Where I don't think anything's happening, but we can at least look around. Willy's room, no sisters.
The door is locked.
This is our parents' room. We never get to go in here. This is one of our sisters' rooms. It's, yeah. If we tab around, the only thing we can do is ourselves and exit, so there's really nothing to do in here, but yep, this is a thing. Let's go over here. Just a bathroom. Again, nothing interesting in the area there. Over here. This is our older sister's room. And there are some things we can do in here, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm actually just going to leave it, mostly because I mean, we have no real reason to do it. And we might later. So, and we can go into our room. And in here, we can just do a quick tab around to see. We can exit. We can play an Atari. And go to bed. I don't think that does anything.
It's too early to go to bed now. I think I'll play a little longer.
Yep.
Willy, I need some help in the kitchen.
Yep. Okay. And the other thing is this thing over here, which is a jar of flies. Makes sense, I guess, if we have a frog. I will grab that.
All right.
Oops.
Nothing like a little Nintari action. I haven't played for at least 8 hours.
I didn't really mean to click on this, but let's play some Nintari. This is unfortunately just a cutscene. There is no interaction here. I don't get to play whatever the hell this game is. Monster Squad. It's a difficult Atari game.
Willy, where are you? I could really use some help in the kitchen.
Yep. Okay. There's the troublemeter. If we ignore things like that for too long, we get in trouble. And because the game is being super sped up, that does become a problem. One thing also to mention is, now that we're out of the school, we have these buttons that allows us to intentionally advance the clock. So it's 5:20 in the evening. We can...
All right, Willy. You seem to have trouble following the rules. You know you're supposed to help me after school. Maybe military school will teach you some discipline.
That was apparently an instant fail. It's probably gonna be the same death scene, yeah. Let's restore. Let's do everything a little bit faster. The only thing we really did was picked up the flies, and really, we did play an Atari. Well, I'll talk about an Atari later. It's kind of interesting, I don't know. Amusing. Let's take those, and let's just go right ahead and back downstairs, because our mom's gonna start calling for us to help anyways. She hasn't yet though, so I guess we can still wander. Nothing in here. Dining room. Can we nudge forward a little bit? Probably at 5 o'clock is when she starts asking us for help. Yeah.
Willy, I need some help in the kitchen.
And we are right next to the kitchen, so let's just go straight over.
How was your last day of school, dear?
Great, Mom. Just great.
And what follows is going to be a sequence that's probably going to take a little while, so I am going to stop it here. Let's save it as kitchen. And in the next video, we will help our mom with some chores and probably eventually have dinner. Yeah, this game doesn't necessarily sound exciting, but it's pretty amusing. It starts off a little slow, I guess, but it's a good time. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.